Well, we have somebody on the line right now that is going to give us as much roster info as you could possibly ask for, somebody that is on the roster. We are happy to be joined by Davion Mintz, Kentucky guard. First things first, welcome back to Lexington, Davion.
Man, I appreciate that. Happy to be here.
Well, we got to start out with the biggest question of them all. You officially announced your return to Lexington last week. What kind of went into your decision to return to UK for one final season? Just seeing where I was at, mentally, just kind of decide, okay, am I in a situation to, kind of want to step away and move on from college basketball and start my career, or, do I want to do this one more time at a university that has the platform, that I want to be at, has the atmosphere, has the support of a professional level team, and that's simply, what kind of went into it. Looking at, my stock and looking at, can I come in and, benefit an organization and kind of foster my way through and earn a position, or, do I want to prove myself here at this level again? And, this is what I ultimately came down to, and I'm comfortable with it. It's pretty clear that you used the NBA draft process to the fullest extent. You worked out with teams, waited all up pretty close to the deadline. How did those workouts go, and what was the feedback that you ended up getting from NBA teams, and what teams did you end up working out for?
Yeah, I didn't use the process to its full extent. I kind of took a unique approach this year where, I didn't sign with the agent, and kind of used this time for me to do more personal reflection, get feedback from inside sources, and take that approach. I had a lot of private workouts with NBA personnel and guys, but I didn't do official workout with any teams. I conducted an interview and, kind of took that approach. But for me, like I said, I just, took a lot of time reflecting with my group to see, okay, this is where you are, and, left the decision to me. So, with a lot of prayer and faith of where I was at, I knew I was ready, for the opportunity. But like I said, it just, for me, I just took a different approach this time.
Davion, this roster looks a lot different than it did a few months ago. A lot of new faces on it. How do you see yourself fitting in alongside Ty Washington, Xavier Wheeler, and these other pieces in a loaded backcourt?
Yeah, it's, I've been there. I've already, proven my skill set and the things that I can offer. And for me, I think that us all together, it'll mesh pretty well. I like the things that I see within their game. And I think, putting that all together, especially with the coaching staff that we have this time, it'll work out just fine. Fitting in, I think that collectively, with guys trying to fit into what we already have, and me coming back, I don't see any problems with that. I think it'll be extremely exciting.
Now, Calipari made it pretty clear from even before the season ended that he was openly recruiting you back to UK and would love to have you around for one more year. How did he help you through this process, and what was it like to kind of have his support, somebody who's gone through this and knows NBA decisions and knows how to talk to teams and how that process is like? What was it kind of like to have him to lean on for some of the hard decisions and some of the hard parts of the process, and just kind of that he so desperately wanted you back in Lexington?
Yeah, having a guy like Coach Cal in your corner, it's unparalleled. He's a guy, he openly. There's no secrets with him. He's very transparent. But although he, openly, I guess you could say, recruited me to come back, he's for the players first, and that's no secret with him. He kind of pushed me to take this route. He encouraged me, say, hey, you need to, put your foot forward, get that feedback, do the things you need to do, work out. He allotted me time to stay home, and especially, it was ultimately my decision, but he helped me feel more comfortable with the time that I needed to do the things that I had to do and talk with my group. But, Coach Cal, he's been through this many a times. He's the guru of sending guys to the NBA. So that's already proven. But, I mean, it really helped me extremely to go through a process with a guy like him. And he's, one of the reasons where I felt comfortable with not electing to sign with the agent, because, I mean, with him, he was, kind of my direct source, and along with my other sources, he was kind of, that open door for me. But like I said, that he's one of the reasons why I feel more comfortable with the decision I made.
Davion, you didn't get the true Kentucky experience last season. You hit a lot of shots, a lot of big shots at Rupp Arena, but those were in front of about 2,500 to 3,000 fans. How excited are you to do that this year in front of a packed Rupp Arena crowd?
Yeah, I'm super excited because a lot of the times when I was doing that, I had to imagine it. Sometimes after the game, I'd close my eyes and think about it, like, dang, I wonder how that would be. But, I mean, now I don't have to. I mean, I can do that again and see it at full force this time. So I'm super excited. I know BBN, I mean, like I was talking to other guys, I mean, yeah, we made roster improvements. Yeah, we, had new coaching staffs and things like that. But we got one of our most important pieces back, and that's BBN. So I'm excited.
Yeah, you bring up BBN, and I kind of just want to take a peek in the locker room last season and what it was like to go through what you guys did, where you guys didn't get to interact with the fan base. You didn't get Big Blue Madness, to its fullest extent. You didn't get the warm welcome that most people in your shoes get on a year-to-year basis. You didn't get the on-campus experience, going down the sidewalk and having fans every left and right saying, "Hey, what's up?" How much do you think that hurt last year's team, not being able to get that full Kentucky experience? And what is it? How much do you think it's going to help that the team is now getting these camp opportunities, that they're the on-campus type stuff is now back and probably better than ever after what they went through last season?
Yeah, I think it. Not to make any excuses at all, but I think it took a shot at our culture. I think that it took away an element of, okay, not only are we playing for ourselves and our team and our families, we're also playing for our state. We're playing for people that want, that has our best interests. We're playing for people that will support us to the end. I mean, I feel like that element we lost, and we weren't able to, have that culture like in first person. I mean, you see the support, that we have on social media and, people that, show us love all around the country, but seeing it in first person, that's one thing that we didn't have. So, I mean, having that back, I think that'll benefit us, extremely. And I think that, it'll definitely pay off, and you'll see a big difference from, last year to this year, just adding that element. So, I mean, I'm super excited. I know BBN is super excited to be back in the building, and just having that college atmosphere. I mean, I get chills just thinking about it. It's going to be crazy. I mean, definitely coming from a big university where we held, like 17,000 at Creighton. Just imagining what 24 looks like. I mean, it's hard. It's hard not to want to be in that situation. So I'm looking forward to it.
If there's two things people talked about this offseason and kind of big time impact things going into this upcoming season, it's the fans coming back, and there's also NIL and kind of how that has kind of changed the landscape of college basketball. And I'm curious, what did that do to your decision making process, knowing that you're a fan favorite as things stand currently, and you're going to be able to come back and I've seen you already doing the cameos, and you're still doing things like that, but you now have the opportunity to make money off your name, image, and likeness as the fan favorite. Did that play a part into your decision?
Well, first I'll say it's a blessing. Like, honestly, to be in this position, I think it's a rule that should have been implemented years ago. But it's just a testament to your hard work. I mean, honestly, the more you put into the hard work and the more you put into your game and improving yourself, you now have the benefits to, make profits off of it. And, that's just one thing I try not to forget is that, thank God I'm in this position to be one of the fan favorites, but that didn't come from, being a slouch and not working hard. It came from, putting my best foot forward and being engaging and, just being my true self. So, it definitely, benefited and it definitely, helped, make, a decision more comfortable after I made the decision. But it's like I said, it's just a blessing to be in this position, and especially to have the type of support that we have from the university and from our fan base. I mean, it's just a great situation for all of us athletes, and as well as athletes across the country, but definitely Kentucky.
You look on social media and people, various athletes are posting all their wacky endorsement opportunities, and they're sponsoring crazy things left and right. I'm curious, what is the most bizarre request you've had so far with NIL in terms of cameo appearances or endorsement opportunities? What are fans saying anything crazy to you or asking you to do anything crazy?
No, I mean, right now it's just been a lot of love for me. Like, I haven't really put both of my feet into it yet. I mean, obviously, I'm still at home. I'm about to, head back to Lexington. I mean, one of the funniest things a fan asked me to do is threaten their child, not in a scary way or bad way, but just threaten their child they won't be able to come to games if they're misbehaving. I mean, that one was pretty funny to me, but I mean, I haven't jumped in full feet to the opportunities right now. I've just been focused on making this decision and, getting back and making sure I'm spending time with family and my loved ones before I have to head out again. But I think it's going to be exciting. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's just new times, and, I think it can get crazy and in a good way. But, like I said, I mean, I'm super excited for the opportunities to take full advantage of these new rules.
You said you're about to head back to Lexington. When are you heading back to Lexington, and just kind of how excited are you to get back with your teammates and kind of get these on-campus activities? And I know Cal's doing all these team bonding things. How excited are you for that stuff?
I'm super excited. I mean, unfortunately, I had to miss a lot of the camps to engage with the youth fan group, but I'll be heading back this weekend, and this will be my sixth college team. So just meeting new guys and being able to see and bond with new groups of people. I mean, that's the greatest part about it. Making new relationships, but just seeing their skill set and seeing a lot of the new guys already bonding, having fun, and enjoying each other's presence. I feel like I'm gonna fall right in, and I'm ready for it. So look forward to meeting those new guys in person soon here.
All right, Davion, we're going to end it here. After going 9-16 last season, what do you guys as a collective group think you have to prove this year as a team?
Everything. Like you said, that first and last number you just said, that's enough motivation in itself. We have to prove that this group can bring Kentucky back to where it was. I mean, keep his legacy going. And there's no pressure in that. We're all ready for it. It's one of the main reasons and one of, the highlights of why I decided to come back. I mean, just to prove that I'm a winner. And like I said, no pressure with doing this. We're all built for this moment. This is why you come to a school like this. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now we got our support with us. And we're looking forward to, making new numbers.
Absolutely. Davion, this was a blast. I really appreciate you, and welcome back to Lexington. Looking forward to having you back.
Man, I appreciate it. Much love.